Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get boxed.
Banana Broku,
Bitch.
Hey, back again.
GM edition party.
GM edition part.
Get your thinking caps on, boys.
Oh man, so had a little nice discussion. We decided to be back again to uncover some more things, ask more questions.
Bonus rounds.
First of all, before bonus round, overtime, maybe should we call it?
Overtime.
Yeah.
I like it.
See the way we
Second
think,
channel
guys.
name.
Amazing.
Come on,
Second
man.
channel
I mean,
name.
that's how
Second
it's
channel
been.
name.
That's
I
why
like
you
it.
work, man. That's why you work.
Channel 2, Banana Boat Crew. Overtime.
So I wanted to throw some things at you guys. Whoa, it's not like that. Dang.
You know what? I feel like he still hasn't recovered from his Ben Simmons comments, so he's just trying.
Yes,
He's just trying to he's just gripping at straws
Well,
here.
if you don't know what we're talking about,
Play it
products,
back.
please.
No! The last taste in your mouth of Ben Simmons is him shooting 30.
Yo! Cut! Cut it all, man! Cut it all, man! That is an AO Hall of Fame #1. If you had what in of who? What? I didn't even remember what he said. That's how mad it was. Golly!
I took a second, yeah.
Man said no. Before we go, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. It's a good segue to D. You have to make sure you get it at the right point. Subscribe, like, Twitter, add us on Instagram, all of that. And yeah, so underdogs.
Yeah, sir. So we're going to talk about underdogs, dark horses in the East and West. Boys, who you got?
I'll start off. In the East, actually, I can't start off. I don't know yet.
Kenny?
Off the cuff, Pacers, but they're still not gonna
It's
go.
interesting.
They're not gonna go far. They're just gonna win games, and then they're not a star-studded team. So Burnley should have more clout on his name. He doesn't triple doubles when he wants. Fantastic player, but I feel like they just don't get enough media attention. But they're a good team.
I'm so sorry. Utah Jazz is on Western or East?
West.
West.
Jazz on the West.
They're
Just
west.
on
They're
the
like
west.
really far
Yeah.
west.
And in the previous, let's say, go back the previous 5 years, where have they always sat at the end of all the games?
Oh, they weren't. They haven't been a good team on tour.
They haven't been
but
super
past
They
good.
finished
4
ninth
years.
last year.
So they've been a good team for the past 4
year.
years.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you
If that.
say, sorry, go on, bro.
My question is, why is no one talking about Utah Jazz being an actual threat to any other team?
You know what? Because when it gets to the playoffs, no one thinks they're gonna take it all.
But that's what everyone said last time. And again, it was unfortunate that they ended where they did because no one really. I think they came to the playoffs and everyone was shocked and thought they would go further than they did, but they kind of fell off. And
I mean, I wasn't surprised at all.
Jazz is a sticky one still. They're just one of those teams where you don't really mention. Well, they get mentioned, but unless it gets to that point where you're like, oh snap, the Jazz are still here. Because I remember we did that when we was recording playoff predictions last year, and it got to a point where we wasn't really speaking about them until it got to a point where there's literally an episode. I don't know which one it was, but we were like, hey man, the Jazz, man. And we were like, oh yeah, the Jazz. They're just one of those teams, man. I don't know if it's a star power thing, if they just haven't got that.
There's something about the
That
Jazz
glow.
where it's like, oh, they're nice, okay.
Yeah, it's just, but they're a great team. I
fantastic
mean, I can wholeheartedly say I have them finishing top 3 in the West.
Fantastic team.
I have them but I don't know. It's just one of them
I
ones.
doesn't have them championship bound.
Yeah,
quite sad.
yeah.
if you was to recommend a player or players to go over to Jazz now to ensure that they would win playoffs, who would you say?
Ooh, Simmons would be nice there.
I don't
Really?
think so.
That's a good shout as well.
But again, you got another.
And Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, another big man.
I don't think Donovan can play off
I would
ball.
say they just need
I'll take
another
that back.
bucket because I don't really think they're missing much. They have a great team. Listen, Ingles, Mitch, Gobert. That's a nice little spine.
I
of a
reckon,
team.
who would fit in quite nicely.
Who?
Kawhi.
Yeah, players like that. I was gonna say if they
very
could
nicely.
work
Kawhi
out a
fits
trade
everywhere.
if they
Kawhi
work out a
fits
trade
everywhere,
for let's say if they were to get a Beal, or if they were to get somebody a star.
Beal and Mitchell?
Yeah, work
Or
out.
Beal for Mitchell?
I don't know, man. They'd have to. Yeah, it'd probably have to be. Ooh, that would be pretty interesting, wouldn't it?
I'd take Beal leading scorer last year. I'd take Beal over Donovan Mitchell,
I would as well.
but I still don't think that gets them over the hump.
Do you know what? Yeah, because before we recorded, these guys said, "What did you guys say?"
I said Jaylen Brown is better
better
than
than. Listen, I feel like
Donovan Mitchell.
Ken said Jaylen Brown's better than Donovan Mitchell. I want to
Jaylen-
hear on this from
Jalen
people at home.
averaged 25 last year on very good percentages. Mitchell has the ball a lot more, so he's going to get a lot more clout. Somebody pull up Mitchell's numbers. I'll be happy to look at it. I haven't got my
It's like
phone.
28 4. It's like 28 5 and 5.
28.
And then on
Mitchell.
Yeah. Does
Mitchell be scoring.
he averages 28?
I don't know.
I don't
Off
think
the
he
cuff.
averages 28.
No.
I don't
and
think so.
What did he score last year? I think he was scoring.
I feel like we can agree. Jalen's a better defender.
26. Last year was 26.
Kill me.
26 1.
No,
Sue
fine,
me.
yeah,
26
yeah, yeah,
is
26.
up there.
Yeah,
I was in the
26.
rough
Hey.
ballpark.
Rebounds and
Even-
assists.
4.4,
Two or
5.2. 4.4 rebounds, 5.2.
Can you put up
I'm
Jalen's
in the rough
numbers? Sorry.
ballpark. Is it similar?
Jaylen Brown. It's
Similar.
similar.
Just think about. Look at the percentages as well.
Jalen also gets a lot of ISO buckets.
Oh, bro, he's good off. He's good on
Yeah,
ISO.
similar.
Don't get me wrong, they're
20,
both-
24, 6 and 3.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
who's better on the defensive end?
We'll
It's clear.
give-
That's
yeah,
clear.
we'll give that to. It's not
It's
that
Jaylen.
clear. We'll
I
give that
think-
to Jalen.
So I reckon so. Overall, better player. Thank you, guys.
That was so funny. He's like, okay, there you go. What, 0.2, he leads his steals by 0.2, by the way.
Who?
Jaylen
JB?
Brown.
I feel like he can guard more.
But I feel like,
positions.
yeah. It's,
Jaylen Brown is
in terms
underrated.
of guarding, yeah.
I feel as if Jaylen Brown is in
I was
Jason
gonna
Tatum's spotlight, under his shadow a bit.
I feel like D Mitch is underrated.
Ken's also been on log saying JB is better than Jason Tatum.
I've said that for years.
been saying it.
Right now, obviously JT a bit
Tatum,
more,
right.
but Jalen's so nice. Like he deserves a lot more.
I think D Mitch deserves a lot more.
I think one of them led the team to the pretty far, number 1 seed and all the way to Western Conference Finals. Right?
With Rudy Gobert.
But Mitch got to
and
be
the
hot,
others,
though.
but
He
yeah.
does have those off
Rudy
days,
Gobert.
man.
Rudy Gobert.
Defensive side, 100%. Like Rudy Gobert impacts basketball so much, but on 50% of the game. That's the only
The
issue.
most important side of the game, in my opinion, defense.
Important, yes or no, but still being a factor in half of the game is an issue in general.
I mean, he's got a high field goal percentage.
I think you got to give Gobert a little bit more.
I feel like
credit.
he-
I give him
Gobert.
many credits.
You sound like Shaq right now,
many
Said
credits.
half the game.
bro. That
Many
guy, he
credits.
gets his buckets,
hold
bro.
Hold on. I said he like massive impact on one side, and he's serviceable in the paint.
Okay, think about the big men that we have in the league.
But once Gobert comes out of the paint, it's GG, it's raps. He's not doing anything. What
That's
is
his job,
I mean,
though.
setting screens, run the rim.
See, this is the problem with modern
I-
the
Whoa,
ball,
whoa,
basketball
whoa,
today.
whoa,
What
whoa,
does the-
whoa, whoa.
what do you mean when as soon as he comes out the paint? What does that mean?
You seen Gobert shoot jumpers?
So you want him to shoot jumpers?
I don't want him to
I
shoot
feel like
jumpers.
because bigs can shoot jumpers, they don't.
I don't-
Have
They
to
don't
shoot.
have
I
to
don't
shoot
think
jumpers.
the Jazz's success or their major impact is in a singular player. I think the unit is strong.
Yes.
The coaching is
But
good.
you just said one team led their team to the finals.
But I think it starts with Mitchell. It starts and ends with Mitchell.
I don't know, man. Put Mitchell on the Wizards.
Bro, take wait, hold on. Take Mitchell off the Jazz. How bad do they get? I think they get pretty bad.
I don't think they do.
I think they
If
drop
they
hard.
replace him with like a,
If they replace him, I'm just saying just
no,
take
obviously
him
you
out.
can't just take out 24 points per game.
Do you know
bro,
what?
and
Just slot Clarkson in there and get on the 6th man, bro.
I can't lie.
Ingles' numbers will go up a bit more. Clarkson might average 22.
Maybe Gobert will be able to show you more than he's been able to show.
I love
I'm
Gobert.
trying
by the
to
way.
remember where we are in this question. Sorry,
So
guys.
we was talking about underdogs.
C
East
mentioned why
C
the
mentioned-
Jazz are perceived why they
Yeah.
are. But yeah, I mean, we've got some Jazz fans out there. Let us know what you think.
Let us know, cause that's an interesting one, man.
I keep coming back to Jazz because I
feel
just-
like
I
support
just-
the
I
Jazz.
just don't- I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
don't understand.
We've got the answer, guys.
We got-
It took one
I
episode.
feel like it's unpopular to support Jazz. But I just want to know why, because they are a good team, and you guys have all said that they're
So I think it's just about the
Cardox.
market. man.
It's just the market, man. They're just one of those.
Let's
It's a shame.
let's ask
It's a
Cardox.
shame.
Cardox, would I would consider you right now a basketball casual looking from the outside in. What's your perception of the Jazz? What's the defining moment? Like what?
They haven't got.
What do you know them
It's-
for?
That's the thing. I don't know them for anything apart from the fact when I looked up their stats and I saw how good they were last season.
Very good.
I was shocked to see that they didn't get far in the playoffs, but you guys weren't surprised by that. But then at the same time,
I think I had Jazz.
I haven't
winning, though.
heard. I just haven't heard a lot from that team, and I think a lot of it comes from the fact that maybe they just don't have a star-studded player. But I can't see why a star-studded player would make their team now win things because they already have a good team.
They got a good unit.
I mean,
They
similar
are.
to the Spurs, isn't it? Like a good Spurs team, and it's proven to win chips before.
Yes.
But I feel like right now, you put a great Jazz team against a good team led by a Bron or Steph
Or
who've been in
Giannis.
these moments,
Ooh,
and
who's-
Giannis, and you will see why. You know, you've got a good team versus a great team.
I was about to
A
ask.
good team versus a great team, but with a great player, I feel like that trumps it. But Spurs are like the counter argument, because LeBron beat them and they beat LeBron. But I feel like that's an example of why the Jazz aren't successful.
Yeah, I think they're missing. I just think they're missing one piece. I personally just think that
They're
it's
historically
got
trash.
to be more than D Mitch, and it's got to be more than D. I feel like that whole maybe a nice little wing,
I'm just shocked that they didn't
nice
try
little
and go
wing,
for someone.
wing and D.
My point is that historically, all their biggest moments are tied to choking at some point. You're either dropping it in the finals or you're doing really well. They're historically known for doing really well and then fumbling the bag.
Dang,
A Chris Paul in a team, if you will.
dang.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
CP3 just getting
Seriously.
Getting
Like,
a shot like
what's-
that, man. He ain't even.
sorry, bro. The most famous moment of the Jazz franchise was when Michael Jordan dropped a
Jordan.
game
You
winner.
know,
on
I
it.
actually knew it when he started talking about the past. I knew
Just
it.
saying. Just saying.
What?
Hella Jazz fans.
What? Anywho,
I
so
joke. On to the next
little
one.
talking point, but yeah, underdogs.
So I had Pacers in the East. In the West,
Oh yeah.
I have. You know what? I don't feel like there's such a thing as an underdog in the West. I feel like if you're gonna be
Sorry,
trash,
that
you're
was
I
gonna
got
my
mine.
point. That was my point. When you say underdog,
I got mine.
do
Dark
you
horse.
mean a team that could potentially win a
saying
championship,
anything.
but are
Surprise
unlikely?
people.
No, but it depends on what your definition of underdog is.
I'm saying
For
surprise.
me, it's
people.
surprise
saying
people.
surprise
Should,
people.
shouldn't do
Do
as
you know what I
well as they.
As
Shouldn't
they
do as
were.
well as they did.
Okay, cool. Then in that case, wait, sorry, who's your West?
My West, I don't feel like you can in the West. I feel like it's almost set. The
My-
team that I used to try and say in the West was the Timberwolves because they had like
you can say
but
Timberwolves
every
right now.
year, every bloody year,
Every bloody year. Timber, something just wrong.
30th, 14th, 15th. One or
Every
the
year.
other.
Every year.
Timberwolves.
And I don't think Anthony Edwards is the answer for them.
But yeah, no, in the West, it's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough.
No one go on. I got Pacers in the East. If they're healthy, I think they'll be sneaky good. And I got Warriors are being heavily slept on. That's my dark horse for the West.
I got Wizards in the East. Underdog, surprise.
Kuzma.
They're not even under the dog. They're
They're
below.
below the dog.
They're right below.
They are the ground on which the dog walks.
Number one, they
Oh,
finished.
Kuzma.
They finished 8th last season. So first of all,
Shout out to Russ for doing that.
relax,
Shout out to Westbrook.
relax.
Shout out to West.
And yeah, I got Wizards as the underdog. When I say underdog, I mean like don't sleep on them because they have got Kuzma, guys.
They had a
who,
walking triple double and the leading scorer in the league. And they
Yeah,
came
and now
in
they
eighth.
have, and now they have two leading scorers of their team. Two scorers who's gonna lead. You know, lead the
Hey,
team.
did you see the video when Kuzma tried getting his back?
I also saw Kuzma drop like 28 the other day, so let's relax, okay? And he went like 6 for 8.
And then he
But that's what he's known for.
And then he double.
He's known for give you 28 and
they
then
got
3 the next game.
Listen, guys, they got KCP.
Oh, here we go.
Not that sure.
When will we rest with agenda?
And they also got Montrez. So like the
Agenda.
team's gotten better. Listen, if you take out Russ,
Yo, the way this guy was clowning me for calling out, like saying Trez is a good player. He was saying
That's
Trez
not
is
what I-
ass, Trez is
that
this,
no,
X, Y, Z.
no, that wasn't the debate. You said something blasphemous.
I did say something crazy.
It's like, so
But
don't
that
do
aside,
that then. So
no,
don't do
but that
then.
aside, just in general for
No, I
supporting
never
Trez,
once
you
said
were,
that
you're on my
Harry was.
case.
I never said that Harry was trash. You said something. I wish I could remember.
There
I
was
You
like
did.
some-
No,
he said
I know.
something
I know
like-
off the top of my head. I know
said
exactly
he said
what
like
I said.
Montrez like the
I
best
said
center in the
Montrez.
league
Yeah, he
or
did,
something.
he
Hold on.
Right,
I said
mad.
Montrez starting center. He could be top 5.
Yeah, you said he's a top 5 center. Like, come on.
I didn't say Montrezl
He's not a
Harrell.
top 5 center. Like, that was ridiculous. Oh, that was so ridiculous.
Well, I was talking out my ass.
So yeah, and you're here lying, saying Nicholas and he's
Hey,
trash.
put your gun
No,
fingers
I
down,
bring
bro.
this out when
I'm
you
get
when
aggy,
you
bro.
can.
It's
You
Jeeps
know,
out
I
here,
just
bro.
realized in the West, a dark horse could be the Pelicans.
I don't think so.
Hey,
I think
hey, put that thing down.
listen, man, Gumbo Zion, man. Hey, man,
Gumbo Zion.
listen, man.
Hey, before we
He
get started,
ain't
yeah,
jumbo size.
before we get
He's
started,
gumbo
yeah,
size.
I mean, Zion's an amazing athlete.
A great player.
We wish him the best.
Wish you the best.
I like some of these comments and pictures are a bit mad. Yeah, obviously Zion's a human being. Allow
Yes.
it.
Yeah, like, yeah,
But Zion, you're an athlete, bro.
yeah. You
No,
gotta
he-
put the pies down, man. You gotta put the Amala and the
Amala.
Egusi down, man. It's getting out of hand. And we are telling you this as fans of the game that, oh my goodness.
I mean, we have actually seen when players fall out of shape in the league, and it actually does have a big effect on their game.
Yes.
Because we saw the picture of when Zion got drafted and compared to now. He has put on weight. Whether it will affect his game negatively, we don't know.
We
but
don't know. But he's injured
When-
already.
When was
so-
the last time you saw consistent Zion highlights?
No, I saw it last year.
Zion played terrifically
There was
last year.
last year he
But
had
like
he had a
Duke
good stretch
though?
of games last
But
year.
like, he
like
played
Duke, though.
really well.
Remember he
like
wanted
Duke,
to play.
Remember those college highlights?
Nah, I thought, bro, he was given. He's been given these.
There was a
big-
point.
big
Listen, there
men
was a
that-
stretch in the. I remember because I was like, yo, this guy. There was a stretch where he was.
I think even as soon as he came
balling.
back,
Yeah,
from
because
injury.
remember there was a debate where their coach kept taking Alvin kept taking his Alvin, right? They kept taking him out. And he was ready to go. He looked good enough to play the rest of the fourth, but they just kept taking him out. But he was just still
that's a
dropping
dang-
really
that's a
good
dang-
20
Pelicans. All right, guys. Pelicans come in. Let's say 8th seed. Who comes out?
Pelicans aren't going to be AC. That's number one.
That's why you said sneaky
But
dark
if
horse,
they
but
do-
you got to be able to fathom who would come out, right?
I mean, they're not my dark horse in the West are
Having a quick gander.
Memphis.
Nah, man.
Oh, what about what was that team? And they were
I think John Morant's gonna be
the
really good this year.
They got Steven Adams.
Is it Hawks? Atlanta?
Oh yeah, Hawks are contenders. They're not underdogs.
They are.
Contenders.
Nah, I think they're gonna be like 7th this year.
Are you guys okay?
I think
No,
we're
I
still
reckon
gonna
they'll be
fall
like
off.
fourth, bro.
Yeah, that's contenders.
Guys,
No,
do
no, no.
do Knicks make playoffs this year?
No,
Yes.
no.
I don't think so.
I think they do. I think they finished.
It's,
well.
I don't, if Knicks make it, Celtics
Talk about
don't,
them,
because they ain't that much space, bro. Do the numbers.
Maybe they might be on.
You're not really gonna entertain that.
Do the numbers. No, let's count them out. We got Milwaukee.
Count
Sorry. Knicks obviously make the playoffs.
Nets make playoffs.
I thought you said
Bucks
win
make
the
playoffs.
Knicks make playoffs, bro.
Knicks,
Yeah. Nick, of course they make
How?
playoffs.
Why are the
They
Celtics the
finished
first team
like
to come out?
fifth.
huh? Because
Last
you're on the brink, innit?
We're literally
a
not
little
on the
questionable on doo-doo.
We're
Could
not
be
on the-
Pacers.
Knicks make playoffs easy.
Could be Hawks.
Knicks make playoffs easy.
And Wizards don't. Easy, in my opinion.
And Wizards, no, not
There ain't no space for 'em.
Wizards can't. What do you mean? They finished
Bro,
eighth.
do count the numbers out.
Hey,
First,
see, you're saying these numbers.
Who's the numbers?
Give-
Go.
let's
me-
count
give me
out.
first
Fir-
eight.
All right, look,
Go.
group decision, right?
Go.
First, who's first? Nets,
two are
Bucks.
easiest.
Nets, Bucks.
Next
Doesn't
Bucks.
matter.
Next
Nets,
Bucks.
Bucks. Who's
Next
three?
Bucks.
3, 4.
I'm saying Celtics.
Celtics. I'm happy to put
Fine,
Celtics
we'll
there.
even say Celtics.
Yeah,
right?
we'll put Celtics.
Fine, Celtics.
Bulls 4.
Then you got Heat, Bulls.
Heat Bulls. Oh yeah, sorry.
Heat, Bulls.
Heat Bulls.
Right,
yeah.
we're at 5.
5. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hawks. I think because you just said they're contenders,
Yes,
not on.
yes,
I think
yes.
Hawks get 6.
In fact, I put Celtics
Fine,
6th.
but they're
I
in
put
there.
Hawks first.
But they're in there, right? We're on
You did that
6.
3 to 6 Celtics.
Yeah.
We're on
please.
6.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
We're on 6.
It could be either
right?
way. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're on 6.
Yes.
Okay, we got 2 more spots, lads.
Yep. Pacers.
Knicks.
We got 1 more spot.
Have you said Knicks?
Knicks.
Pacers. Knicks. Easy.
Who else we got in the East?
Then
I
it's
feel as if
Wizards.
we're missing someone.
You got Wizards.
You got Charlotte.
You got Charlotte.
Charlotte ain't
You got
making it.
Toronto. You got Cleveland.
Toronto ain't
Fam,
making
you know
it.
what? Cleveland,
Actually, yeah, you're right. Knicks, but 8th seed was
Eighth
what
seed.
we're looking
I think
at.
that's close. I think that's like
Wait,
2
I feel
games
as if
separating
I
them.
feel as if we're definitely missing someone.
I think like you're thinking Toronto should be good because they
You
have been, but they're not
Detroit.
really
You got
there.
then you got Detroit Magic, but that's
Who the
15th.
hell's
That's
decent
14th,
then?
15th for me. That's it. We
100%
said them
we're
all.
missing someone, man. It's hard to keep 30 NBA.
Hold on, I
teams
got
in
it.
a
I
row.
got it. You're not missing anyone.
All right.
You got Detroit. We mentioned Magic. We mentioned Cleveland. Mentioned Toronto. Mentioned Bulls. Mentioned Hornets. Mentioned Pacers. Wizards. Boston. Heat. Hawks. Knicks. Nets. Bucks. Philly. Yeah, we
Did
missed
we
it.
say
We've
Philly?
said Philly.
Did we say Philly?
Didn't say Philly.
We didn't say Philly, bro.
Let's run it back.
We didn't say Philly.
I'm pretty sure we said Philly.
We didn't say
Philly.
Philly. We didn't say Philly.
Okay, well.
I'm telling you, there's
If
one
you look
person's
at-
gonna
if you
be
look
out
at
the
Philly
playoffs,
in,
and they're
that
not gonna be
means
happy about
Knicks
it.
is out.
Yeah, the
Okay, the Knicks is out then.
The Knicks is
Yeah,
out.
we
That's
tried,
what I
man.
said.
Knicks your underdog then.
We tried, man.
But
Does
Nick,
it look like
That's
Nick,
what's up.
but Nick saying that it looks
The
like
Knicks
Knicks
are
might
underdog.
be in there, so
Knicks
Knicks
are the
would
underdogs.
be your
Yeah.
underdog.
I got Philly,
I mean-
same spot as Hawks.
no, but
and
that's
6-7.
impossible. How can the Knicks not make play? Of course,
I
they're
mean,
gonna
I
make
mean,
the
now
playoffs.
that we've shown how stacked the East are,
Very stacked.
I feel like it's time to now.
Should we do the
deliberate.
same thing in the West then?
Go on, then.
Let's do the West.
Let's do the West.
1 and 2 isn't a clear cut. It's tough.
I don't know who's going. Let's just check out a couple names.
Okay,
that we
check
know
out
are
name.
gonna be
Okay,
up
well,
there, right?
all right. Utah. Just tell me yes or no.
Okay, fine.
Utah,
First
Yes.
again,
Phoenix,
Yes.
Nuggets,
Yes.
Yeah.
Nuggets are gonna be second or first in the West.
Clippers.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many yes have we said so
Ooh, Clippers. A full season of Clippers with just PG.
Yeah, Clippers gonna make it.
Clippers will make. I
we're
think Clippers
on-
are
are we
even.
like, are we on 4 now?
Was it Suns?
So-
Run that back.
You said 4.
Yeah.
Utah,
Yes.
Phoenix, Nuggets,
Yes.
Clippers,
Yes.
Mavs,
Yes.
Portland.
Yeah. Wait.
No,
Yes.
I'm coming back to Portland.
Okay, come back to Portland. Yeah, if you want to come back to it, come back to it.
I don't think
Lakers,
Portland make it this year.
Yes.
Grizzlies, come back to
back.
it. Warriors,
We're on the 8th spot.
Yes.
Warriors. That's it.
No, because we said come back to.
we could come back.
We're
We
like
come
number
back.
7.
There's still
by
more
now.
to teams. Warriors,
Yeah, we said yeah.
Spurs,
No,
back.
they're gonna be ass. They lost to
Pelicans.
Rosen, they're ass this year.
Come back.
Kings,
Come back.
Timberwolves,
Come back.
AKC.
Come back. No,
Houston.
hell no.
Okay, East are better than the
Yeah.
West. I
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I'd say by a hair. I think we got a lot better.
think
This is-
we can. I can listen. I can confidently pick an 8
Who's at 8?
with the 8. Listen, let me
Ladies
go
and
back.
gentlemen, I've waited for this.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Because I've been telling this man.
I'll probably put Grizzlies as 8.
telling
The
this
moment,
man
the
that
Maybe
moment,
Warriors.
the moment the East got better, they changed up the All-Star
The
game
East
format.
have been better than the West.
No.
For a minute.
Purely on the basis
This
that
is the first season where East are actually better than the West. Like,
I feel like the last
facts.
few years, man.
No, never,
And
never.
I'll
Never.
just reaffirm what I used to say to Nick. It used to be the top 2 or 3 teams in the West were the best team in the league, and then after that, it diluted very quickly.
In the West,
Yeah, in the West.
I thought the West was stacked throughout. I thought that was more so us. I thought
Listen,
it was
if you're
we were
talking,
really top heavy.
listen, you can't have it both ways. Because if you're talking about diluted, at the end of the day, all of the best players from the West have gone to the East. So if the East are better this year, it's because they lost the stars from the West. So you can't have been better.
I would
all
say
the
as
seasons.
of this
if
year,
the
we're
players
definitely
have
better.
moved from one side to the other, that's not possible.
But
It's just this year.
My opinion is the 4 to 8 in the East. I've always said is better than the 4 to 8 in the West. For the last few
I
years.
felt last 2 years that's been the other way around. I feel as if the 4 to 8 in the West has
We've been listen. The
historically
West has
better.
been stacked, man. Come
West
on,
has been
It's
stacked.
been a known fact.
I mean, since LeBron moved West and everyone else came East, that's the turning point.
Who's everyone else? Who's everyone else you speak of,
Whoever came East now,
bro? Listen.
KD.
At one point in the
Harden.
West, brother, was madness.
Yeah, that's what I said. When
Yeah,
LeBron
Harden
went
was
West
scary.
and everyone else came.
There was one 2K where if you picked All-Star teams, you didn't
Oh,
want to be
yeah.
on.
Listen, there was a one point I was watching All Star, like, what is this,
Yeah.
bro? They changed the rules because it was like,
Yeah,
this is
literally,
ridiculous.
like, yeah, this is
Because
getting
the
out of hand.
West was ridiculous.
Yeah,
They
it was,
do
yeah.
captains, they do All Star captains.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. But alright, cool. I concede. East is definitely better than the West. If
Thank
you
God.
have your opinion, if you still think the West is better than the East, I'd love to know how. Because I'm literally with the debate we just had, it took us. It gave me a headache with the East, but the West I didn't even have to blink
have to
two
think
times.
about it.
Once I passed Grizzlies, it
Disgusting.
was kind of. But you never know. You never know. Kings.
Sorry, I just remembered gumbo size
You never know. Kings. We never really spoke about Kings. Why didn't we speak about Kings?
because they're
Again,
really
small market,
bad.
2 good players. Yeah.
Wow.
2 good players. Who they got? Halliburton, Fox.
Stop saying Halliburton like that.
I have-
Basically before we was at a
I have
bar
faith
earlier,
in Halliburton.
and he said to me Halliburton's an all-star.
No,
I was like,
Oh, and
Let's tell the
I-
truth.
I
Did you not?
said-
Did you leave the bar at that point, or did you?
No, I didn't leave at that
I
point.
screamed.
I didn't leave at that point. I said I've got faith, and I think there's potential to make a really good rookie jump, and I think they're a really good backcourt. And I think he could bring out some really, really good numbers.
I think I hear what you're saying, but I do put Hero with who's your tier 2 again?
JB, Jar,
Kuz.
and this is where the conversation ends.
Kuz is in tier 2.
Kuz is in no tier. Kuz is not in a tier. The same Tyler Hero is not in a tier.
He's low key not on the pyramid, bro.
Tier 3, Donovan Mitchell is in the. Actually, how old is Donovan Mitchell right now?
Well, forget about age. I think
But
we
they
could
say
just
this is
kind of
young.
yeah,
This
we're
young
just saying
guy.
young. I feel like that gets a bit peak. Who else is there then? Where's Ben Simmons then in all this?
Tier
Tier
4.
3.
Tier 3, tier 4.
Damn, man.
I'd say yeah, tier 3, tier
I put
4.
Duncan Robinson there as well.
Where's Bam?
Bro, that's a bad boy shooter.
No, he's actually one of the best. I think he's the best.
Sure, but it's like,
Oh, Bam, I would put tier 2 with JB.
oh, see,
What, tier 3? This is a good one. We might have to come back to this,
we
man.
gotta do the whole tier.
Yeah,
I'm about to go back. I'm about to go back.
We
and
need
look
to
at
do
it.
some
yeah,
actual
yeah.
research and
Yeah.
visit this properly.
visit this
Yeah,
one,
all
'cause I
right,
need to put
guys.
this one down.
Off the cuff as well, just let us know who you think the best young players in the league are and where Tyler Hero should end up in
We'll,
that conversation.
we'll all prep our own graphs and present our
Yeah,
own
we'll literally
charts.
put up here. Just,
And we won't reveal
yeah,
them
have like a
until
little.
we come in.
The thing
this
is-
why he sucks.
A nice laser pointer.
Yeah,
yeah,
I like
we'll
it, I
keep
like
it
it.
going for the whole season. We can exchange it.
yeah, I
Nice,
like that.
nice,
I like
yeah,
that.
we can
Oh,
switch it,
move people around.
Yeah,
We gotta get some head
yeah.
cut out.
We'll
of
bring a
some
whiteboard.
guys.
Yeah, we'll bring. Oh, we'll bring
All
all
of
that.
that, all of
Bring
that.
all that. We're with that. With that. All right, man.
Bet.
Anything else you want to go through?
Man, you lot are
It's that
pussy.
time to
still.
put my GM hat on.
Oh, okay. Ken's got a point.
I'll
Oh,
bring you into
hit me.
bring
What you
you
got?
into a meeting.
Right.
Kyrie.
Oh.
What a-
Kai, quick flame for this one because I said it earlier. I don't know if there's more we can add on it apart from like shouts to Kyrie in it. Stand up for what you stand for. What you stand
Yeah.
in for what you believe in. It is what it is. I feel like it is just a bit.
I don't think people
mad.
realize how mad it is.
It's very mad. Who would have thought?
Like
Who would've
Kyrie's
thought?
at beef with the National Basketball Association right now.
He's been having beef with.
But
hundred
this
association,
is something else. And
Oh,
we've never seen it on a sports level before.
over 180 million gone
On the
because
table right now.
It's up to
because
him.
of jab.
It's up to him.
I mean, I understand that you want to be careful what you put in your body. Obviously, the science is there. If you have your own beliefs, by all means.
But he said it's not, or he says it's not an anti-vax situation. It's the principality that people are losing their jobs
That's
over.
fine. So the money ain't worth it. What do you mean?
So-
People are doing it over like.
Wait,
90...
so it's not because he cares about what he puts in his body.
I don't. That's not what he said. He said this is what's being said. They're saying that it's the fact that people are losing their job. I mean, obviously, I think it ultimately comes down to that. But I think the main thing of what he's saying is that people have lost their jobs and losing their jobs over the decision of whether they want to or whether they don't want to. So he said because it's. I think he was saying that in their contract or whatever. I think it was agreed apparently that he doesn't have to or whatever or something like that. But the fact that they're saying you have to or you're just not going to play in his home games, he's like, well, you can't tell. You know Kyrie. Well, we don't know Kyrie, but you know what the narrative of Kyrie is.
If your
If you're
workplace,
telling me to do something, I'm not going to do it because what the hell?
if your regular
I need to play ball.
workplace told you the same thing, what do you do?
It depends. What do I believe in?
No, well, there you go. Let's say you have Kyrie's viewpoint, right? But you work in a normal workplace. They say you can't come into work. We're not going to pay you. What do? You go get a new job, right?
Yeah.
It's just sorry, bro. At the end of the day, you have a job like everyone else. Shut up or put up, bro. Like this is 30 millions and millions and millions of dollars we're talking about.
Over
I've
180 million.
But that's
bro.
just where
Contract
society's at.
extension Gone.
That's just where society's at. Sorry,
Gone.
man. Fucking poor Carl Anthony Towns lost 6 family members. 6 family members. You don't want to get your job? Fine. You don't have to get your job, but you also can't play. That's just is what it is. This thing is real. This is what it is. Well, no one's gonna cry.
I mean, this thing is real. Let's not.
Yeah.
This
That's
kind of
what-
situation is real. But
Really didn't real.
But I guess I understand what Kyrie's saying. It's everything's brand new day by day.
That's-
We're living a brand new life. Is this jab as effective as they say it is? It's his choice to believe in it. And if it does do the job that it's designed to do, then by all means you're right. Protect everyone around you. But Kyrie's, Kyrie and anti-vaxxers' beliefs. I'm not anti-vaxxer, by the way. I got my jab.
Don't know. What is
Yeah, I
that?
just got my
Keep safe,
second one
man.
last week as well.
Keep safe, man.
But no, I reckon it's a very important issue in the world right now. Generally, of
It's gonna change everything.
some
Well, it has changed
like
everything.
some people, they look at what we've been offered and they don't want to put it in their body, and now they're getting repercussions over what they believe in, and that's when you deep on a big level, a spiritual level. That's quite mad. It's quite mad.
It is what it is. No one's gonna. I think Kyrie wants to have it his way. There's no problem. I've got a problem with him doing it jab, but I think he wants to play. I think
Of
he
course.
wants to be allowed in
He
and
said he's
given
not
special treatment, despite.
He said he's not retiring, which is great because
Oh.
I was actually worried that he was actually going to be like, man, it is what it is. So that's
I would have
great.
bet.
I don't know how this is going to get worked out. I guess we're going to be monitoring it, and I guess we'll update y'all as we go on. But
Oh yeah, if you draft
sticky
Kyrie
one,
in
man.
your fantasy,
That's mean.
just post that picture of his Instagram live.
With the point.
Kyrie, I drafted you.
It's a
please.
sticky one, but I think we all just want to. I want to see. I just want to see Kyrie play. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a
We
shame.
all do.
It's like, yeah. we
Get
all
your
do.
jab, man. We got it. We're alive. We're here, bro. Don't worry. We ain't got superpowers.
But
We
you
ain't
know
got
what?
tails.
the
Which one? Which
principality.
jab
Fuck
did you
that,
get?
man.
Which jab did you get?
Huh? I got AstraZeneca. Funny enough.
That's why he's been talking mad lately. That's why it's always see Pfizer gang. We be keeping it real.
been normal,
but you be
been
talking
normal,
mad on the pod.
Bro, you're talking like I have
It
been
makes
talking
sense.
mad since I was the day I was
It all
born,
makes
bro.
it all makes
It
sense.
Ain't no
makes
vaccine make me this way, bro. I've been this way since you
Kyrie,
know me.
If they
Paradox?
offer you AstraZeneca, say no.
Can you
Free
vouch?
Kyrie though, man.
These guys going on like I'm moving wild because of a vaccine. I've been wild, bro. I've been this. This is strong brand,
Yeah,
bro.
Kyrie
Cams
is
is
a bad guy.
authentic Cams.
Stupido. But free Kyrie, man. Yeah.
From what?
From the shackles of
You
me.
sound like Kyrie on Instagram Live the other day. No one knows what he's talking about.
From
The
listen,
voices
okay,
of the voiceless.
it is confusing. I feel like, and I also feel like it's too late.
It's come out of nowhere.
It is coming
I
out.
feel like if he had done this at the very beginning, then he would have been okay. But I think because the majority of the basketball players have just been like vaccine and stuff, it's.
But
you're
there was
fighting
always
you're fighting a losing battle. But I think at the same time, social media, like you need to. Be
The
very
world's
careful, 'cause,
watching.
I know the world's watching. A lot of anti-vaxxers are gonna obviously jump onto this campaign, but people need to actually remember that's not what this is. That's not what Kyrie is about. You have to.
It's not that.
Confusing words, but that's not what it is. So
It's the
you have to
principality.
be careful with that as well.
It is mad. The world's mad. Hopefully, basketball can cheer us up.
Oh, that's
You know.
a good line.
Hopefully
Hopefully,
Boston.
And it
listen,
will.
the word- and it will. It will.
And it will. It's gonna be a great season.
We thank God for distractions.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it?
Yes, sir.
Honestly, because we're in the pits right now.
Because we are in the pits right
Shout out to
now.
Netflix with their releases. Shout out to Ollie. Shout out to basketball. Shout out to football.
Oh,
we love you.
man.
We need
Love
you.
Thank you, sports man.
And video games.
And video games.
And
as
video
well.
games.
Hey,
too.
in case you don't know, we're on current gen on NBA a lot. So you know, if you want the smoke,
Yeah, oh
you
yeah,
wanna see
man.
it. We do a 3v3 right now, man.
Yeah, man. If not, Cameron can't rebound. He's a big man. Is terrible. Huh?
Just tapping triangle.
Right. Yeah, them ones, fam. No box out, man.
All the
No,
smoke.
no
Box
L2.
All the smoke, guys. All the smoke.
Yeah, all this smoke. Anyway, shouts out to Twitter, Banana Bro Crew, Instagram, Banana Bro Crew, and we'll be back, man. Let us know more topics, man. We'll address it all, alright?
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's go.
sir.
Beach.
Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get boxed. In the last quarter, could've won awards for my trap prowess. I was turning.